So if you clicked on this video, you're probably thinking one of two things. This guy doesn't know crap. What does he know about what makes me happy? Another one of those cliche, cheesy self-help videos. I better go click on this and make sure to dislike it and leave a hate comment or two. So before you dislike the video or click away from it, the reason why I'm making this is really just to hopefully help you guys out. With all that's going on with the world, a lot of you might not be having the best time. So yeah, just want to share my own personal thoughts and experiences. Not a subject, fudge. Not an expert on this subject by any means. Just gonna share my opinion. Hopefully, it can help you walk away from this video just a little bit happier. And if not, just give you guys some thoughts to ponder. So, this is 2 simple reasons why you might not be happy. So, number 1 is worrying too much about where you want to go that you fail to appreciate where you are right now. So most of us have goals, and almost every day we work on these goals, if not every day, because they're part of a grander, bigger vision we have for ourselves or our lives like 10, 15 years down the line. Of course, because we might not be completely satisfied or fully happy with the way our lives are. So we tend to view our current reality or our lives as they are now through this lens of, I wish things were like this. I wish I was at this place with these people, or man, I really hate X and Y. And because of this, we focus on the bad things about our current lives. And yeah, this may be a great source of motivation, but this is when we start being unhappy with our lives. And then if things don't go according to plan, or if we don't reach the milestones that we set as fast as we'd like to reach them, this can be a very real source of stress and anxiety and even depression. So, simple solution, all you gotta do, in my opinion, is to adjust your perspective. I want to bring up this quote, and it's gonna be a little bit cheesy, but please bear with me. I'm gonna defend my use of this quote in a bit. And that quote is, happiness is where you are now or nowhere at all. I'd like you guys to think back and try to remember a previous era in your life, around 2 to 4 years. Maybe think about high school, or maybe go as far back as your childhood, a specific time in your childhood, or maybe think back to that time when you were fresh out of college and you had your first job or your second job. Yeah, you get the idea. So, think about that time and think about the things or people or whatever that you miss from that time, and remember how good you had it back then. Now, I'm not saying your life sucks now and it was better back then. And I'm not saying the opposite of that. I'm not saying your life is better now. The point is, whatever resources you had back then, whoever you were around, whatever your life was like, there's always something to be happy about. There's always something to be thankful for. And more importantly, there are always things you can do to maximize whatever resources, whatever you have at that time. There are always opportunities. So whatever situation you're at right now, whatever cards you're dealt, be at peace, appreciate your life, be happier, because everything is easier when you're happy. Okay, so the number 2 reason why you are sad, in my humble opinion, is the overconsumption of material and or external things. Now, what things am I referring to? This can be, most commonly these days, social media, specifically scrolling mindlessly on social media, junk food, and number 3, just buying random stuff. It could be clothes, could be little decorations for your house or your home that you don't really need. Okay, before you argue with me, I'll be the first to admit there is nothing inherently wrong with buying things that you like or consuming entertainment that you like. In fact, if you place these at the end of a long day or use this as a reward for completing an important or a challenging task, then these things can be a very effective way to refresh yourself, to replenish yourself so that you're ready to fight and to keep working hard the next day for the new set of tasks you have to complete. But the danger in overconsumption is it can lead to overdependence, and overdependence can lead to addiction. And in my opinion, this instant gratification is not really happiness. It's a shallow, temporary happiness that fades as easy and as quickly as it came to you. And in this day and age, when everything is fast and everything is easy and always available, and there's so many different options, it's very easy to get trapped in a sort of cycle of wanting something and then getting it, and then the pleasure, the satisfaction fades, and then you want something again, and then you get it, and then you move on to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And I mean, when are you gonna be satisfied? When are you gonna be happy? And once you get used to it and you're really deep into that cycle, I believe that you just want the stimulus and you're not even really happy anymore. It doesn't really make you happy anymore. You're just dependent on it, and you can't help yourself but keep on chasing more and more stimulus. You're never satisfied, and this leads to wasted resources like money, and more importantly, time and energy. And what happens when you don't have enough time and energy? You struggle to get things done, and you get stressed because you have deadlines and all that crap. And what happens when you get stressed? And so the cycle repeats. So how do you break this vicious consumption and stress cycle? And trust me, it is vicious. I know this from experience. You want to focus on keeping your wants, your cravings, your entertainment consumption in check. Try to achieve a state of equilibrium when you know when to reward yourself, but you know when enough is enough. Even if you want more of whatever it is, you know how to control yourself, and you know how to say no, and to, you know, just appreciate what you have instead of wanting more, and to acknowledge that pleasure isn't everything, that there are more sustainable and deeper ways of making yourself happy. So that's it for now. At the very least, I hope this video made you happy. But yeah, just trying to help you guys out, just trying to share what little knowledge and experiences I have. Hopefully it helps. If it doesn't, feel free to comment down below. I want to try to answer you guys if you want to ask me stuff, or if you want advice on more specific things. You can also hit me up on Instagram. I'll just link it down below, or maybe put it right here. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and yeah, see you in our next video, and don't forget to always help each other.